Hello to no one watching. My name is Era, and today I thought we could just have a little chat, yeah? Just a little chat. Full disclaimer: I am forcing myself to film this video because I don't like talking, and it's so easy for me to be like, I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. But this is something that's really important to me that I do, just so that I know that it can be done. But yeah, so today we're working on this back panel of a sweater that I made for my partner. The original sweater was fine, not the best thing I ever made. The shoulders were really tight, and so I was going back to kind of change that, fix that, and then I had to take the whole thing apart, which I was happy about anyway. So I just finished the front piece, so I'm going to work on this, taking this back piece apart. So, you know, I might not actually be crocheting and just taking this out this whole time, but nonetheless, I actually haven't been crocheting. I haven't crocheted in about 2 going on 3 weeks, just because, you know, I honestly don't know why I haven't been crocheting. I tried to crochet. I crocheted this pillow that I think is bad, but I crocheted that pillow, and I crocheted a beanie, and I just was not feeling it. I wasn't having a good time, so I just was like, meh. I just was feeling so meh about everything. I don't know if I overextended myself with making stuff for my party. I didn't feel like I was, especially in that last video, because it was so short and I made everything so quick. But it might have messed me up just because of the timeline I put on myself, which is a thing that often I do. Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't been really calling out to me. I've been seeing crochet pieces. I've been seeing knitting pieces, and even still watching the knitting content that I watch, the crochet content that I watch, and just was not feeling the pull to pick up a project or to make something. I was watching I believe her name is Liz Arts and Crafts. I was watching one of her videos, and I decided to pick this up and like try to rework it, and that's when everything fell apart, to my happiness. So I guess I think I won't be making anything new, but I will be trying to rework as much as I can, because I do have kind of a lot of stuff to rework, or not even rework, but just fix. And I think I have been, you know, putting that off, because like, who wants to do that? But yeah, so I think I'm not going to be making anything new. I might make one new thing, but I think pretty much for right now, I'm just going to be reworking some of my stuff. So the reason for the season, the reason why we're even here, is because I wanted to talk about authenticity and my struggle with it, and, you know, how I deal with it and how I have been depriving myself of it, you know, all types of things. Yeah, that's why I kind of pushed myself to record this video today, because in the spirit of authenticity, you know, I want to talk about it. I want people to know about it. I want people to relate. I want to put my feelings on the internet. I don't know. I have always had issues being authentic, I guess you could say. And it's not even really like an issue, because I am honest 24/7. I think my honesty is what people like the most about me. I think people find it refreshing, but there are times where I kind of bar myself from being so honest, just because I'm like, well, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear my thoughts. And that kind of like pushes me away from people. It makes me kind of close off and kind of have this immediate boundary with people as soon as I meet them. And that is something I'm trying to work on, though I don't talk to a lot of people in my day-to-day. But I feel being more honest about it will allow me to see where I need to work on it. It's gonna be hard because I don't want anyone to know anything about me ever at all. Not that I don't want to be known, I just don't want it to be used against me. And I don't think that a lot of people would use my thoughts, my feelings against me. I honestly don't even know if a lot of people would care, which is another deterring factor. But it's one of those things of like, if I care about it, then who cares if someone else cares about it, you know? But yeah, I don't want anyone to know anything about me lest they think they can use it against me. I wear a lot of things on my chest. There's not a lot that can be used against me. I don't think anything truly can be used against me. But I just am a chronic worrier. And I don't trust people, and I don't trust people at all. There's very few people that I trust. And let me tell you, it took a while to get there, girl. Okay? I think there's a lot of stuff that like people who know me don't know, because I've just felt like I've had to keep everything so close to my chest so often for the benefit of no one, really. But I'm getting all tangled here. Let me see if I can make this down a bit. Yeah, look at this. She's in an entanglement, and I think I won't deal with it right now. I think I'll just let her be tangled. And I think I've come to sorry, now I have to sit back. I think I've come to accept that I am a person, and that I am, you know, I have feelings and emotions, and that doesn't need to be bottled up inside, and that doesn't need to be held within. That isn't something that like can truly be used against me, because I am a human with emotions and feelings, which has been kind of a daunting realization, because for so long, you know, I prided myself on being robotic, on being heartless, on being careless, for not caring about people's opinions and not really letting that affect me and stuff. So it's you know, having thoughts is crazy, and I, you know, never in a million years thought that I would need to be working on that, or even wanting to work on that. But, you know, the change never stops. You grow and you learn and you think and you change, and that is just the way that life is. That's the way that life goes. That's what, you know, growing up is about. Yeah. And so, with all this being said, I'm back on Tumblr. Yeah, with all this being said, I'm back on Tumblr. I have never used Tumblr the way that God intended. And this is my first time using Tumblr the way that God has foreseen Tumblr to be used. And it's been pretty refreshing. I have like a few posts on there. Just, you know, thoughts and feelings, and thoughts and feelings, and feelings and thoughts and thoughts and feelings. But yeah, it's been refreshing to not care if like someone sees my little post or not. I think that growing up using Tumblr and being so religious, I think I was afraid to have an online presence. I was afraid to be seen. I was afraid to like put my thoughts out there or share what I was reading or anything like that, because of, you know, what might be, you know, thrown back at me, what might be shown to my mom, what might be, you know, what I would get reprimanded for. So it's been really nice to be 23 and be on Tumblr like I always dreamed. So yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm on Tumblr and I'm using it. Okay. Tumblr is the only social media I have on my phone. Yeah, I'm excited to be using Tumblr the way God intended. I'm really excited about it. Being a writer, being a, you know, a theater kid, being a fandom lover, a fan fiction reader, I think that being on Tumblr the way God intended is going to literally free my soul. I also think that I'm just kind of going to need an outlet like that as I try to open myself up more and try to recognize my feelings and my thoughts and the way they are affecting me and the way that it affects the way that I do things. I think that for a long time I've been keeping like my thoughts and my feelings separate, but the thoughts, yes, I've been keeping my thoughts and my feelings separate and not really thinking that that plays into my actions. But it plays so heavily into my actions that it's literally not funny. So, anyway, but yes, I think I'm gonna need Tumblr in my I'm a writer time. And I also think that being on Tumblr so publicly is going to make me a more confident writer. Because I have always kind of struggled with being a writer out loud and like not being afraid to like claim that, because I've known that I am a writer for like 3 years now. Like in the middle of college I was like, I am not an actor, I'm a writer. But I have issue saying it to other people. I think maybe because I haven't done anything, maybe because I have nothing to show for it. I have no like awards, or I'm not published or anything like that. And it's also like I realized this late, like I was in the middle of college and I couldn't change my major, so I had to finish it out, and then I just went back to being like, I guess I'll just be an actor. And then it's been a whole journey with writing, and I want to be a writer out loud because I think that is what my writing deserves. I think that's what I deserve. I think there's power in that, to be like I'm a writer, even though I haven't, published anything. I haven't I haven't been a finalist in any competitions. I have never queried an agent. I haven't even finished a novel yet, bitch. Which is nagging at me. I want you to know it's nagging at me in the back of my mind that I haven't finished a novel yet. But that's okay. That's fine. Not important. Yeah, so that is really what I want to talk about today, was authenticity. And I also wanted to talk about this channel. This channel, guys. I love a formula. I also love writing scripts. I love it. I have a degree in it, actually. When I first came up with the idea of starting a YouTube channel, I thought, oh my god, this is the way that I can use my degree. Which is so funny because it is truly the only way I could think to use my degree. And so that's what it started as. And as I, started to think of videos I wanted to put out, started to think of things that I could do on YouTube that I would like to do, that people might want to see, I came up with a bunch of formulaic videos because that is how my mind works. I had the idea about this type of video, about like a crochet and chat. I had ideas about, I have all these videos that are on my channel, I had ideas about already, and I just filmed them and wrote the script, filmed them and put them out there. But especially for my making stuff for my party video, I didn't really recognize how draining it would be to purely film content. So that was hard. It was difficult. It was different. I wasn't expecting it. And because I knew and I know that a lot of videos that I want to make are going to be kind of strenuous in that way, I wanted to break it up by putting this video in there. Because first of all, I kind of want this channel to be a little, not even a little, I want this channel to be chaotic because I have my fingers in so many things. I have so many thoughts. I have so many outlets to express my emotions. I have so many outlets to express my inner self. So I wanted it to be a moment where I could kind of like woosah, where I could kind of relax. And yeah, so that was like the driving force. Then I had to sit and think like, well, what do I actually want to get from YouTube? What do I actually want this to be, other than me just making videos that I want to make? Like, what am I to gain from putting my videos out there online? What am I to be getting at? And so I think I really want this to serve as like kind of like a mark of creation. Just, I think maybe because I do so many things, maybe because but I just want to be able to document the stuff that I'm making. I want to be able to, I guess, kind of document my creativity and my process and things like that. So yeah, that's what I want to do here. I'm hoping that, you know, that this will create a space where people kind of feel comfortable to come and comfortable to sit and crochet and draw and do whatever that people can have on in the background. You know, it doesn't really matter. But I just wanted to have like a little space where you could come create and there will be another person creating with you. And in that, kind of hit all the things that I love to do. The books I read, the stories I write, the things I crochet. You know, just that's what I want this to be. I kind of just want this to be a safe little coven, safe little place where people can come and create and do whatever they want and not have to think too hard about it and not have to judge themselves for it and not have to, you know, be sold something that isn't what they're looking for. Like, I think by me making this a channel where I just express myself, that will make this a place people can come to live and just be. I want to be honest with the things that I create. I want to be honest with the things that I am feeling and thinking, because there's no reason for me not to be. I don't really need to hide anything from you other than, you know, where I live. But yeah, I wanted to, you know, clearly state, you know, what I want this channel to be, what I wanted it to look like, and what I was hoping for this channel. I don't really care if anybody watches my video, and I'm really just doing this for myself, to know that I can make videos and to know that I can, you know, document what I'm making and have thoughts on them and learn, truly. This channel is all about learning. Honestly, this is a space where I come to publicly learn things. So yeah. I think since I've been unemployed for so long, like I've been unemployed for, I've been unemployed for months. And when I first was unemployed, I was just on social media all the time. I was writing a lot, but I just still was so burdened by social media and burdened by the planet and the state that it's in. And I think that getting off of social media was honestly one of the best decisions of my life. I don't think I will ever re-download Instagram on my phone, because there's just no need for that. I'm living my life much better without Instagram. I'm having a lot more thoughts without Instagram. So, yeah. I really don't know what I was saying. I'm sorry. I think being unemployed for so long with only social media at your fingertips is cause for you to want to escape, for you to want to be doing anything else at any other time, you know. And I'm not too old to be feeling that, but I have more autonomy than that. I have more autonomy than just sitting and waiting for something to change and get better. So, you know, this YouTube started as an escape, started as a thing to use the skills that I learned, and I have done that. I've always known that I would be able to do that. I've always been like, I would be a great YouTuber, and I think I will be a great YouTuber regardless. But you know, that is how that was born, and I think I can develop it. I think I can change it, especially because it's so early. Like, I have I have more than that. I have like 5 videos out that I'm actually proud of. I think it can change. It can change at any given moment, and I think I needed to sit down and be like, what do I want this channel to be? What do I want to get from it? In order for me to truly know the content that I wanted to make, and truly know what I can and should make and how I can make it. Yeah, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm kind of yapping. I'm kind of getting away from myself. So I'm going to take a little moment. And then come back to you. I need to value this channel as another form of my art, another Tumblr, another, you know, thing that I can put my feelings into words. Because I think without this, I think I would be kind of stuck. I'm very, you know, grateful about this YouTube. I'm grateful for my ability to create, to, you know, put myself out there, because that is definitely something I have gained, not something I always had. So, you know, I'm just, I think that I think I put it great when I said this is a place for me to learn. I think that this is truly a place for me to learn. I think that this is a place for me to think and share my thoughts, and for me to share my creativity and share how the art that I make is so deeply entwined with my my emotions and my thoughts. I think that, you know, I think that's what I'm hoping to get. I'm hoping to learn, I'm hoping to grow, and I'm hoping to have a record of my growth. I think as I grow older, I can notice when I change, and I can notice when I have room to grow, but I can't always notice what those things are. I can't always notice if I am doing what I need to do, what I want to do. So I think that this will serve as a little reminder of my capabilities, of what I'm capable of what I can do, of what I can, of what I can do, of what I can produce. And I think, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to create. I'm excited to make videos. I'm excited to put myself out there for people to find me if they want to. I don't really care if people watch my videos. I don't really care if I get comments or likes or whatever. That is not going to stop me from posting. I'm not chasing fame. I have never truly wanted fame. That's not something I'm trying to get at. I'm just trying to be an honest person making honest, authentic stuff. I know you really can't see my face, but I have to get active about this tangle a little bit. Time Quingle. Yeah, I'm not here to get on the trending page or to have thousands of views. I really don't care. I am a queer person from North Carolina. Like, I was never shooting for that. And I'm just excited to create all this stuff, and I'm excited to share my thoughts, and I'm excited to learn, and I'm excited to document that. I'm excited to use this camera because this camera has gone unused for years, and yeah, I'm excited about YouTube. I think there's been so much blah on YouTube, so much meh on YouTube. Yeah, I think there's been so much blah on YouTube, so much that is just kind of whatever. A lot of content that is just content and no substance. And that's kind of not what I need. I want substance. I want people to connect to look at, to, you know, relate to. Yeah, so I'm happy to put something interesting on YouTube. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff to do with this. So there was no actual technically crocheting in this, but I was able to take it apart, and I'm gonna roll all these into balls, and do that. So Thank you so much to no one watching this for chatting with me today. I hope I have said something meaningful. I hope I have said something worth hearing, but if I didn't, I didn't. I don't, you know, what can I even do? Yeah, thank you so much, and I'm thinking of you always. And stay tuned.